What's up? Earl Skakel. Man on the street. Out on the streets. That's where we meet. Dave Sarah gets it. Here's the old Tower Records. Is that an ice van? Hello. Here's the old Tower Records. I mean, you know how many records I bought here? This is where I met Quentin Tarantino, right on these steps. The Tower Records parking lot. Pretty iconic. I also saw David Lee Roth on the roof here for, I believe, the was that Just Like Paradise? Was that out Skyscraper? He did a in-store promotion where he was on a surfboard up there. Yes, this is not Capitol Records, baby cakes. Home of Poison. Win big, mama's fallen angel. Lose big, living out lies. She wants it all, mama's fallen angel. Lose it all, rolling the dice with your life. Here's the coffee. Now, there's the original Spago up there. Old school, dude. Spago. That was the hottest restaurant in town up there. I mean, everybody went there. We don't do pedophile jokes in here. You must have this confused with, I don't know, a Dabbleverse stream. We don't do that kind of material in here. And here is the coffee bean and tea leaf. But that white building used to be Spago. I mean, I can't tell you what a hot... I mean, this was probably the #1 restaurant in the country. And now I think it's just like an abandoned building. Now, this is the coffee bean and tea leaf that I would see Chris D'Elia at every day. And right there, parked right there, Dennis Woodruff. Iconic LA wannabe actor. So this is the Sunset Strip, baby. Pretty dead right now. I've done comedy at this shithole before. State House. I think back when I did comedy, it was called Red Rock or something. Who knows? I'm gonna feel it. I think I could jaywalk right now. But you gotta be fucking careful, man, because you get some cars hauling ass coming this way. I think this used to be the Caracol building. They did a lot of Stallone films back in the Dizzy. I believe this is my 4th stream today. Fuck it. Who cares? Now, this used to be through these doors. Woody Harrelson's Oxygen Bar. But here's a better look at Spago's. I mean, everybody went there. This was the I'm Dying Up Here billboard. I remember once walking down this way. I look up and I'm like, man, this is well, it wasn't my first billboard, but I haven't had a billboard in a hot minute. So, Spago's in the house. All right, there's really nothing that interesting to show you at this hour of the evening. So I will slowly make my way to my house. Come on, Lois, get out of the street. Gotta make sure, see what this car does. I mean, there are some horrific drivers out on the street at this hour. Right. I mean, these cars drive like maniacs. This is a very good eatery, the Dialogue Cafe. I order Postmates at least 5 times a week from here. By the way, for those of you interested, I may have procured an interview with Randall Tex Cobb. I'm not at liberty to discuss it yet, but when I know, you'll know. All right, we got some creepy guy down there. I'm gonna cross the street. This guy's wearing all black. I don't dig it. I mean, this is not that safe of a neighborhood, to be honest with you. Here comes another creepy guy. Let's just fucking... I'm gonna walk in the middle of the street. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I can kick ass when I have to. I mean, on this street, there's an armed robbery here last week. Yes, we walk in again. I mean, I've definitely got my steps in today. So it's 1:35 in the a.m. And, I mean, that's a nice, kind of an interesting building for sale. I don't know if it's a duplex. Yeah, I guess it's like a duplex or something. This is the London Hotel. Some interesting duplexes here. This is kind of an interesting home, I guess. They're looking, hold on, Los. They're looking for this guy. I mean, you think being as close to the sheriff's station as I am, there would be virtually no crime, but there actually is a fair amount of crime on these streets. Hold on here, message held for review. I actually haven't seen any coyotes. Coyotes don't really come down this street at night because there's a lot of cars. And I think they get scared. Now, that one area in Beverly Hills is really fucking quiet at night. And I can't recall seeing any cars at that in that area at the night. The nights I walk on Oakhurst. And, you know, I think the coyotes feel safe if they can navigate crossing Sunset. Because all those, this is a cool old school car here. Because all those trash cans in the alley, I mean, there's probably, I think each house gets like 2 trash cans, maybe 3. So there's hundreds of trash cans of food and whatnot. And I kind of feel bad for the coyotes because it's been pretty hot here lately. So they're also really thirsty. So they come from the hills. They're hungry and thirsty. So, yeah, I mean, Lois has almost been jumped by some raccoons. This interesting apartment complex. What up, Bobby Bill Joe? We're just walking in West Hollywood here, late at night. I guess it's good morning for East Coast people. Now this is 9. Okay, there's some. I think it's this building. There's been like 3 murders in this building since I've lived here. So, good evening to you East Coast people. Good morning to you or I should say good morning to you East Coast people. And good night, I guess. I mean, I still consider it nighttime. But I guess it's all depends on what area you are in. Hit the like and subscribe button, no matter where you live. Oh, okay. All right. Lois has got a pee-pee, so we're just going to point the camera elsewhere until she is done. But Lois has almost been jumped around this area because the raccoons or these giant possum, they like to come out at night out of the sewers. And I guess they're doing the same thing the coyotes are looking for. Like they kind of hide in these little sewer things. And then they come out looking for action. And, you know, Lois is pretty fast. But I don't know if she had to do paw-to-paw combat, how well she would fare. But, you know, hopefully we don't have to see. And now we are at my palatial estates. Oh, I know, Lois. I know. Okay. All right, let me, Lois does deserve a little snack. So, hold please. All right. We'll stream for a few more minutes. Does this, I don't know. I mean, my place is kind of cool. A little, TV right there. I mean, is it decorated like a woman would like it? Probably not, but you know, if they don't like it, then they can pay the bills and they can live in a place of their choosing. So, there you go. Oh, I didn't know that, A. Thompson. Thank you, Randall, for the. I mean, it's a 20, I believe, 24 unit building. 23 or 24 unit building. I have the largest square footage because I don't share the overhang with anybody. So, you know, I'm happy. You know, I'm ready to move, but anyone famous up there? I mean, I'm definitely the most famous person in this building, to be frank. But that's not really a humble brag. Trying to think who else. Yeah, no one. There was. I mean, all. She doesn't live here anymore, so I can say her name. The OnlyFans girl, Emily Sears. She used to live here. So, if you guys are familiar with her, I mean, she's probably been the most famous person to live in this building. And then me. She was very quiet. She didn't talk to me a lot, but she didn't talk to anyone a lot, to be honest with you. So, but you know, she was cordial. I wouldn't say that she had the greatest personality in the world, but you know, when you have giant tits, you don't really have to have a good personality. I mean, a beautiful, beautiful girl. That's a fact, Jack. So, but yes, and then there's me, Earl Skakel, comic extraordinaire, streamer, whatever you want to call me, friend of the community. I don't know if they were karmic approved boobies, but they were they were very big. Emily Sears. That's Emily. And yeah, look her up. And yeah, I don't know what karmic X approved boobies mean. I'm going to assume karmic X likes big tits. Some people don't. I myself, I do, but I've also dated girls who were A cups. So, I guess it's all in the eyes of the beholder. Um, so, there you go. Yes, this will not be a terribly long stream. Yes, I mean, she's very pretty. I don't know what I mean, I think OnlyFans girls, it's they seem to be popular for a year or so, and then people move on to the next girl. But so I don't know what she's up to now. But I mean, Randall, I dated a girl a year ago, 34H, and they almost were too big. But she was not fat either, so they were a true 34H. No, no, I don't think Emily Sears needed me to um, sell her OnlyFans. What up, me? I would call you me. No, I don't. I've never really spoken to Karmic X before. He seems to be the new it person in the Earlverse. And
In today's video,
whoa, sorry about that. Um, so good luck to him. Fame seems to be pretty fleeting in the Dabbleverse. I mean, I remember it was Joey C, and it was the big deal, and then Karmic X, is currently the big deal, and Gino's wife, she seems to be the controversial person of the moment. Ashley Cummins. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not looking my best, to be honest with you. Me when, because it is almost 2 in the morning. And I have not showered in a minute. So I appreciate the. Ashley Cummins does not live in my building. I mean, technically, it's the first stream of the day, but to me, it's the fourth stream of the day. But it won't be a terribly long one. We'll go about another 6 minutes because Earl was tired. Whitney Cummings performs at the Comedy Store. Ashley Cummins does not. So, but Ashley seems, you can already see that she's kind of fading in the land of the Dabbleverse. The top 10, I guess you'd say, she's falling with a bullet. Because you got to really bring something to the table in the Dabbleverse. You just can't show up and, jumping at George Carlin, Robin Williams, Ralphie May. I don't know. Is Whitney funny? I mean, yeah, I think she's pretty funny. I mean, she really sells it. And, she just walks on stage and she owns the stage. So, yes, Sunset with Earl, looking for ice, ice baby. Not a lot to look at on Sunset, but I do think that it is kind of neat to see the OG Spago. I mean, that I can't tell you how happening Spago used to be. So, yes, this is, well, I mean, I've done this is my fourth stream of my 24-hour day. So I hope you guys have enjoyed them. Robin Williams' birthday. I'm not a huge Robin Williams fan, as controversial as that take may be. He stole jokes, man, and that's just like, to me, it's like a big boo-boo. I don't like people who steal jokes. But I'm sure that, plenty of people don't really care that he stole jokes. I never met Robin Williams. I don't want to say he was before my time, but, he's before my Comedy Store time, I guess you'd say. And, I don't, I never really liked that kind of humor. That kind of chaotic, sporadic, all over the place humor. I'd much rather meet Stephen Wright. Yes, I mean, he's a legend, no doubt about it. I mean, there's no denying that. But I just, you like what you like, Yeah, I mean, Stephen Wright is just Robert Schimmel, There's many, many comics that I like. And, Norm Macdonald. So, Yeah, I mean, he's definitely someone who Robin Williams was always on, always doing bits, always doing shtick. And I don't like people like that in general. So, no, it's all good, A. Thompson. I got what you mean. But, a lot of people loved him. So, there's nothing wrong with that. 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. Then Earl Ramped Skakel is going to bed. Yes, I mean, the Norm Show was awesome. Yeah, I mean, some comics can't. I do turn it off. Like, when I go out to dinner with friends, I'm just Earl. I'm not doing shtick or bits or whatever. So, that's just how I like to behave. And, but some comics can't turn it off. Some comics literally can't have a normal conversation. I mean, I remember a couple years ago, I went to a wedding and it was a bunch of roast battle comics there, because it was a roast battle comic getting married, and none of these fucking people could have like a normal conversation. They had to like roast each other, and it's like, this one girl who's a horrible comic started like roasting me. It's like, baby doll, you're wearing a yellow dress. You look like fucking Big Bird. I mean, I didn't say that to her, but I'm like, just tone it down. Yeah, I mean, Drew Carey, he seems like a cool guy. I mean, and there's other comics who I think are, Attell's very shy and quiet when he's not on stage. And, so that's probably going to be the end of the stream tonight. I was just out and about on Sunset. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the late night Sunset vibe. Probably stream tomorrow. Earl Skakel, over and out.